The governor has modified his mandate for Texans today. School campuses are to be closed until the 4th of May. KETK's Trent Bennett right now joining us with the latest actions from the governor.
And Neil, much awaited. The governor calls his new executive order GA-14. And if you live in a county that has been laxed on the social distancing limitations, well, that changes today.
We cannot forfeit the gains that we have already made by cutting short our task. We've come too far to falter now. You
may have the same question that we had. How can an order like this really be imposed in the state of Texas? This is what the governor had to say.
What the executive order does, it empowers any law enforcement officer in the state of Texas to enforce it. It's enforceable by either a fine or jail up to 180 days. And once again, any law enforcement officer in the state of Texas can impose it.
You can also be subject to a quarantine order for up to 2 weeks. Now, there's no secret that the supply chain of face masks have taken a shock, but there are concerns that the public could soon be forced to wear face protection. This is what the governor said.
Any type of item that is offered up by the CDC as a possible standard to consider will be something we will consider. My prior executive order was based upon CDC-based standards. This current executive order is largely based upon CDC standards as well as some other federal standards. And we want to stay connected to the standards that are established by the federal government. And we will look into any standards that are established by the CDC for consideration.
Chief Nimkid says healthcare workers are asked currently to use one mask per shift. How they will use the mask will determine how we have to disperse to the public if necessary. Here's behind me, I have outlined what the governor deems as essential activities list. Those include going to the grocery or hardware stores for shopping, going to the bank as well as getting gas, jogging, biking, walking, hunting and fishing, as well as going to church. Reporting live in the studio, Trent Bennett, KETK News.